right?
That's tough.
Right? So you agree?
I agree. Or else. Niggas making it static.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the college football game to come out so I can play.
1, 2, 1, 2.
By the way, since you don't work tomorrow, you want to run Matt? You want to run Matt again? When I get
Yeah,
back from
so
work?
since I'm down here cooking anyway.
Oh, you talking about tomorrow? Because I'm probably gonna be getting off at like 4, give or take.
By that time, I'll be out of here.
Oh, right.
I'm going to dash about 1 o'clock and then go. Then I'll probably be out until I go to church.
All right. Then what time are you coming back?
I'll be back by 9 o'clock.
All right. So
9-ish.
you can run like 1 or 2 games depending on how it goes.
I usually get home before 10 o'clock though.
What's frustrating? So I tried to play Madden again, and it's the same thing I did when I played the Eagles. I threw a pick on the first drive. Didn't run the ball. Well, here's the thing. I was going to run the ball. I was going to run the ball, right? On the drive, I was going to run the ball. They marched down the field and scored because I'm not good at playing defense. Admittedly, I'm not good at playing defense. And especially not against the all Madden AI. And so I went to run it. I was going to run inside zone, but I audible out of that because they didn't have any deep safety. All they needed was for CeeDee Lamb to hit a slant, simple slant, right across the middle, right over the top, where there's no safety. I tried to run that play twice in a row. Both times, the same thing happens. Do you know what happens? Apparently, I held the ball for too long because I'm waiting for CeeDee to break into his route.
What battle you talking about? I need to go ahead and get back to my band stream. So eventually, I probably will. Not today though. No battle reacts today.
Yeah, we broke out into But yeah, we
JSU and Texas Southern. Crazy thing is, I watched that when I was on the road this weekend. I will probably, let me see. I'm gonna try to do a band stream Wednesday. We'll try to do band stream Wednesday. Now, I'm gonna look at the Jackson State and Texas Southern. Was that was last week, right? Was that Southern and Texas Southern last week? I watched both of them.
what was I gonna say? But yeah, both times I need CD to run a slant, so I run the same play twice because they don't move. They still don't have that safety over the top. Throw it over both times. Dak gets hit as he releases the ball, and you know that's an incomplete pass.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how frustrating that was? Because all I needed him to do was break across that route and beat the guy. So then I run verticals, and then I got a receiver coming over the middle. What do? Throw it right to the linebackers that's sitting right in the middle of the field.
All right. Oh, that was this week. Oh, okay. I didn't watch the Jackson State and Texas Southern, so that would be the one I actually watch Wednesday night. Then. All right. Appreciate that.
Fucking hate it, man. Nick Gage is gonna
yo. What's going on? This is Unbounded again. I'm Ant. That's Isaac. Since he don't want to introduce himself.
Cheers. Cheers.
He's all over here celebrating his 29th birthday. I really thought this man was 30 already. That's the crazy part. Am I talking? 1 2 1 2. Can I be heard? 1 2. Yeah, I can be heard.
Yeah.
I couldn't see my button. Woo! So, no, let me tell you. Let me kick my feet up. So,
For a brief moment, like you were throwing a tantrum, which is hilarious.
because sometimes this thing likes to be playing games with me, and I don't like that. But let me tell you, so I just came back from school. We had basketball and soccer games today.
Okay. At the middle school.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me tell you this.
Let me tell you.
Let me talk to you.
No, I'm trying to think. What's that song where J. Cole says that? Let me tell you.
Come here, little boy. Let me talk to you. Let me see if I can pay for you the large picture.
Let me tell you. Is that Immortal?
No, that was 1985. In 5 years, you could be in love with hip hop.
Let me tell you. Am I thinking of the right song? Anyway, carry on. What you got for me?
So, have you ever watched cheerleaders?
You mean like intentionally, or like because they're there?
No, either or. I don't know. Both there. Either because they were there, or either because you were just watching.
Not really.
All right. So here's the thing that I noticed. I don't know what it's called. I don't know all the intricacies and whatnot. So when they have one girl up in the air,
Yeah.
Is it just me, or do I always brace when they drop her?
No, you're not the only one, but I also feel like that's what practice is for.
I don't think I want to be there for practice then, because if they dropping each other just
Well, they're
just for
also
practice purposes.
They're also middle schoolers, you know.
No, I'm not just talking about middle school in general. I'm just talking about cheering as a whole. Because, I mean, I never really paid it. We did have cheerleaders when we were in Jolliffe. I just never paid attention to them.
Yeah, I knew some girls. We knew a couple girls on there. One of the girls on there was my crush, but she's.
I also had a crush on the cheerleading team, but okay.
That's crazy.
And we might have been pulling the Usher and R. Kelly over here. Same girl.
Was it?
Same girl.
Is it the one?
AH.
Huh?
AH.
You're fucking with me.
I'm dead serious.
You are lying. There's no way.
That was one of my many.
Well, if anything, I have longevity over you, so I'm.
Oh no, mine kind of died off after a certain amount of time.
Okay, well.
What's going on, my people on TikTok? What's going on? Shout out to anybody that is watching me on YouTube as well. I can't see 100% of who's watching, but shout out to y'all watching live on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get the football fools out the way.
The refs suck.
Tell me something I don't know.
Jalen Hurts is a prick. No, Nick Sirianni. Remember what I said about? I told somebody this in Buffalo Wild Wings. Remember what we said about Dan Lanning, the head coach of Oregon? Nick Sirianni looks like he does the same thing. Dan Lanning more so. I just hate Nick Sirianni's face. I hate his face. I hate it. I hate his face.
Is it because he coaches the Eagles?
No, I literally hate his face. Like, I'm looking at his face, I'm like, there's something about this guy. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just like, he just seems very unlikable.
Well, dang. What did he?
I don't know.
Did he piss in your Cheerios or something?
It is because he coaches the Eagles.
So he pissed in your Cheerios.
But it's like, it's the way he coaches. He coaches the Eagles like Dan Lanning coaches the Ducks with like this weird arrogance that seems unearned.
Well, so I'm guessing you're still bothered about the pregame message that Dan what's his face gave to his players when they played against Colorado.
I'm stuck. No, I'm kind of over that. I'm more so people mad at everybody now about how they're looking at Colorado.
So
not just
I'm a hold tight on that because I'm gonna cook with that situation.
No, we're both gonna cook.
So I just want to say the Seahawks looked like absolute trash yesterday.
Y'all got your ass beat.
Yes. Yeah. It was not pretty, bro. Oh my gosh. That was horrendous. It was so bad they took us all. We were on like 85% of TVs around the country. And it was like, nah. It was that bad. So I guess this is what happens when you play against a real team for like the first time all season. Because really, the only other team that you could consider a real team was still beat up, and we lost. We still lost to them.
Who was that?
The Bengals.
Ah.
We haven't beat it. Let me see. Let's look at it. We lost to the Rams, which we should beat them next time. We beat the Cardinals. I guess the Lions you could call a real team. Maybe.
The who?
The Lions.
The Lions are not bad.
The Lions are okay. They might just win they're going to win their division off the fact that I don't think anybody's going to be able to beat them for it now because
You said the who?
now you know what would be funny
Who? What?
if the Vikings end up winning that division.
That would be interesting.
Because now hey, shout out to Diddy for the follow, by the way. With Josh Dobbs now starting for a team, this man went from a team that was contending for tank status to playing for a team that is like a playoff hopeful. So shout out to Josh Dobbs.
Speaking of intricacies, one of the intricacies about that? This man was on the sideline. He didn't know, according to some people on ESPN, he had no idea who the players were. He didn't take any offensive snaps during practice.
Because he wasn't supposed to start.
I know.
He wasn't even supposed to play yesterday.
I know, but he did. He did. He knew none of the names. But while he was over there, he got with the offensive line, and you know what he was doing? He was practicing snap count.
That's what you do. And I mean, the dude's a pro.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely a pro. So there's no doubt that he's capable of being a good quarterback for the time being.
As time has gone on, the more and more I look at Rhea and Dom's relationship, the more I want to make Dom disappear.
Is it bothering you that much?
It's starting to.
This is the girl of my dreams.
It's starting to.
Is she good as who she seems? Or am I lying to myself? I think I should try and get some help.
It wasn't bothering me too much, you know.
Is it to the point where like she deserves better? I'm just saying you can do better.
I know I could give her better. Really, I do.
No matter what I do,
bro.
Oh.
I was picking up.
I've been one of the movies though.
I was picking up what he was doing late.
I'm singing all the songs like Dreams was from. We were just talking about. I was just talking about J. Cole's The Warm Up. That's like one of my favorite songs of their Dreams. It's about the dude trying to basically steal a girl from a dude. Like he came up with this huge scheme to basically run him off the.
I know J. Cole was
run him off the road.
I didn't know Cole was on that kind of time. Or was he trying to run Cole off the road?
I don't know.
Well, either way, that's still kind of crazy.
You never listen to Therapist.
No, I don't listen to toxic stuff except Kill Bill by SZA.
No, that was J. Cole's name. That was J. Cole's name before he worked with J. Cole. His name was Therapist.
Anyway, the one exception I have is Toxic Kill Bill by SZA. That song is just too catchy, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm judging you.
I don't know what to tell you. I can't help it. I watched the video and everything.
I am judging you.
I haven't done that with anything in a long time. I was watching the video. I watched the video and heard the song. And I'm like, it bumps. And I get it.
Yeah, I'm judging you.
I get it. Because, like, if you think about the story of Kill Bill, he tried to kill her. Especially in the music video, it was like she's sitting don't know why she's in the trailer when she's rich. But I guess you can't do
SZA is like one of the most toxic people.
But I know you can't. I guess you can't have a hit squad try to kill you in a car because you're gonna die, or in a larger house.
think that's mine.
Yeah, I guess because that wouldn't make too much sense.
No, absolutely not.
So I guess in a trailer it just makes sense. And then she survived somehow.
Oh yeah,
And then-
that's turned out great.
And then yeah, she had to.
If y'all wanted to know, I got my neck bones in the.
It's a ham hock.
It's the neck bone.
It's
As
tomato,
far as they
tomato.
know, it's a neck bone.
tomato. It's basically.
Nah, it's a ham hock though. I got my pork butt, my smoked pork, in water. So you already knew that. You already know what time I'm on.
He's overselling it. It's just a ham hock. It's not a pork butt.
You know what time I'm on. I'm here trying to downplay my expertise.
He's got it.
I'm Chef
he doesn't-
Boyardee around these parts.
If it was actually a pork butt, he'd be smoking it. Now, although it'd be really
No, it
kind
wouldn't.
of the same.
You wouldn't though.
Smoking something at 8 o'clock at night
That would be the best time to smoke it.
and smoke it.
Yes. The best time to smoke it is like at night.
And leave it out.
Yes.
Smoking overnight.
Yes. A turkey? You know how long it takes to smoke a turkey?
I know how long it takes to smoke a turkey, but I'm not doing that in the house.
Oh, first of all, who's smoking a turkey in the house?
A lot of dumbass people.
Okay, am I that person?
I've never seen you like smoke anything.
Well, I don't smoke anything. That's my brother.
I don't
My
know.
brother does the smoking. I just be eating that junk.
Reality TV is garbage. I don't care what anybody says. Reality
Duh.
TV is hot garbage.
That look like a Enzo on crack.
Yeah, it looks like hot garbage.
Why is reality TV still a thing?
I thought it died when Jersey Shore went off.
Oh gosh. You know, all the kids in band in high school were watching Jersey Shore and like talking about. I was like, I tried to watch one episode. I was like, what am I looking at?
I still don't know what I was looking at.
I tried Total Divas. I tried Ms. and Mrs. I tried whatever that garbage AEW put out.
All Access.
That was,
Oh, you're talking about the one where Britt Baker was trying to play victim, but
yes,
in reality
that
was
one,
she
I
tried.
didn't like.
She tried so hard.
What Cody and Brandy had.
Crossroads.
Crossroads. Hated it. Legend. You know the only one I actually liked Legend House.
One thing I liked, even though it wasn't reality TV, but it was on the show, was What do you
I'm
want?
gonna have to get another. No, I think what the problem is. I think it's XLR cable.
Okay, we're having technical difficulties.
So-
We're still trying to figure this out.
I mean, you can keep going, but I think
Oh.
it's either one of these XLR cables. I'm guessing. And once I mean, it's nothing but to fix it. So once I fix it, it's not gonna be a big deal.
When are they gonna get new tag belts?
Well, that's a really good question. Yo, shout out to everybody watching. Where y'all from? Hey, y'all, tell Isaac happy birthday as well. He's 92 years old today.
I was about to tighten this up and throw it at your head.
What? You're 92 years old. What did I say wrong?
You got another. You got okay.
What did I say wrong? Was it something I said?
I'm 30. I'm 29.
I'm about to say, did you just lie to me?
I'm 29. I'm
You
actually
lied to me. Because I was like, you just told me that you're not 30.
29. Bro, look at these guys. Look at the DNA.
Oh yeah, that was like that, you ain't seen that last week?
No, I saw that. I saw it then. I saw him as Xavier as Jimmy Butler. No, yeah, he nailed it.
What is Jimmy Butler's fascination with looking ridiculous during media day? Because remember last year he came out with them long locks. Like first of all, you ain't had none of that hair. Why is your locks longer than mine? When, at the time I had
Are
locks,
those ones?
huh?
Is Kofi wearing ones?
Yes. Yo,
Are those
he's wearing the same ones I'm wearing.
Let me see. No, different color scheme.
No,
Well, no,
no, they're the same.
they are the same.
Those are the
But I'm saying this is different color scheme though.
no,
Yours-
they're
No,
yeah,
color-
the back,
color
the back,
scheme.
the
I was saying
back.
color scheme. You didn't
Yeah.
hear what I'm saying.
No, I mean the same color scheme, but it's
No,
just
color pattern. I
yeah.
think.
I just noticed the back because my backs are black, his backs are red.
think those are real ones, or do you think those are like, because they're creasing them like hell, like I'll get out.
See, one, I don't see the big deal with creasing your shoes.
I don't either, but I'm just saying
I literally walk up to kids and crease my shoes.
they cringe, don't they?
Yes. I remember when I first got my first pair of ones, I would sit there and, you know, like curbs, I would stand on the curb and do calf extensions in my ones. Mr. Beers, what are you doing? I was a menace.
You are a menace.
I don't care. I don't see the big deal about creasing ones. Talk to me. What's the big deal?
No, but yeah, the Cowboys. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and say the Cowboys got screwed because they were playing. The officials are bad on both teams. They were. I will, however, say I've never heard of a rule. Although now that I think about it, I think it is a rule for illegal formation, right?
Yes.
They called illegal formation on number 71. Number 71 is a lineman. We were lined up in the goal, and we were lined up, and it's like on the 5. He's lined up, and the Eagles have 3 down linemen. Nobody's covering number 71, who's, I guess, where the tight end would be. And they called illegal formation on him. Now, granted, he scored anyway on the drive, but still, I was like, yo, what? That doesn't make any sense. Also, they didn't call a holding call on Micah Parsons, who literally, not figuratively, literally gets held every play because of his, of how good he is.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, he was trying to go up the middle.
Ask Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Shoot. If I were a coach and my line had to go against Aaron Donald, hold.
I know, but you at least got to call it.
I'm going to tell you like some people say, there's holding on every play.
That's what I keep saying my damn self.
They just pick and choose when they want to call it, because really you can call holding on any play.
Yeah. Then
You just got to know how to get away with it.
Well, no, this one's like right in front of the mouth. They had his jersey right here. They had him like right here, and then they were like, they had him both ways. They had him up under the shoulder pad, which is illegal. Right here. They had him like right here, and then they were like, they had him both ways. They had him up under the shoulder pad, which is illegal. They also had him. They also threw a pass interference on Stephon Gilmore when Jalen Hurts threw the ball way out of bounds. Yeah. They called pass interference there. Which wasn't pass interference, it was more like hand fighting, but they called it anyway. I know, I'm not going to say he is, but... Also, apparently, we're trying to sign Martavius Bryant. Wide receiver, he used to play for the Steelers. Was out the league for some reason.
Oh, the weed.
That's why he was out the league. I was trying to figure out why he was out the league. I didn't know.
You couldn't stay off the weed. Interesting ball.
Well, anyway.
I saw you like running straight through my doggone string though.
Well, anyway, they said he can get out, so he can come. He got recommissioned, so he's back in the league. And the Cowboys want to sign him, even though we don't need another wide receiver. We need a running back. We need Derrick Henry or another power back.
We don't need Derrick.
We need, yes, we do. We need a power back. That's what we need. He's 5'5", 175.
I think it was like 5'5", 230.
If he was 5'5" and 230 running like that at Kansas State, do you know how great that would be? Yeah, that'd be very terrifying.
Speaking of running back,
Be like Jonathan Gresham running out there.
Our running game was like our offense was not as
Anyway, good news is Dak didn't have any turnovers. Nobody had any turnovers. Should have had a couple, but
We had a pick. Gino threw it to Gino.
yeah.
He threw it to a guy with his name, not the guy with his team. threw an interception to Geno S. That's
Oh,
that's the story of the Seattle Seahawks last week. But let's go ahead and talk about college football real quick. There's only one thing that I really cared to speak about with college football because USC clearly lost, which was
52-42. Caleb, there's a video that kind of made me sad. Caleb Williams climbed up in the stands with his mom and
all right. So
cried. You see
all
the
right,
video?
so there's two things we'll talk.
You see the video?
Yes.
Yeah, you see the video
So,
of him climbing in the stands.
A
Yeah,
lot
it was
of,
bad.
and this is my issue with some conservatives. They were agitated because he was crying. One, you don't know what was bothering Caleb during this situation.
They said the same thing about before you continue. Conservatives were also bothered about Simone Biles for taking a mental health break from gymnastics during the Olympics. And you know what she's done since then? She's won like 8 more gold medals.
Oh, so she's been doing what she's been doing all
Yeah,
the time.
yeah.
Cool. But here's my issue.
Just side note.
Society does not care about black men's mental health. They don't care about men's mental health. Society, and I don't care what nobody says. Society does not care about our mental health as men.
Nope.
This is why men lead in suicide rate.
Yeah.
It's you see a man crying, and then what are you crying for? You cry like a girl, blah blah blah. So then he takes his own life. He's like,
why didn't he talk to somebody?
one, because anytime we show our emotions, it's always thrown back on our face.
Yep. Every time.
So that kind of I saw it because I think the first person I saw say something about was Jason Whitlock.
What? Man, first of all,
Jason Whitlock has been like bad take after bad take this year. This is like worse than 2016 Jason Whitlock, okay? I thought Jason Whitlock in 2016 was like the king of bad takes. Nah, 2023 Jason Whitlock got to be.
Jason Whitlock, if anybody's still listening to anything Jason Whitlock says, you need
I listen to Jason Whitlock stuff because sometimes
Why?
I want to hear what he's saying.
No. That's like me. That's like, that video I watched, that 2-hour debate I watched with Michael Knowles and J. William J., that's about as all of Michael Knowles I'm going to take. I'm even amazed I took that much in it.
Until that video, I don't think I ever really watched the Michael Knowles video.
But still,
Like, I have my conservative pundits I listen to. Michael Knowles is not one of them.
I have no conservative
I
pundits
sometimes
listen
will
to.
check out what he's saying because sometimes I need something to react to. So people like Jason Whitlock and Michael Knowles, they're content-related people. If I'm listening to them, it's so we can have content to talk about on the pod. So really, Jason Whitlock might be the Ooga Booga State champion of the year right now.
What was his take on Caleb
Since
Williams?
we have a spot we can do the award show. We might be able to cook up with something with this Ooga Booga State awards.
What was his take on Caleb Williams?
Let me see.
'Cause I don't want to hear it. No, I'm saying like if it's a video, I don't want to hear the video. They're like, it's like certain voices, you know what I mean? Like, what's the name? What's the girl's name? Tommy Lauren's voice, I can't stand. Jason Whitlock's voice, I can't stand. Candace Owens' voice, I can't stand.
I'll give Candace Owens that sometimes she's a broken clock. She gets rest sometimes. She might be a little bit better, just a hair better than a broken clock. Still a major grifter. Alright, here it is. So RG3 tweeted, watching Caleb Williams sobbing with his family after losing the game will break your heart.
It did.
He worked his heart out for his team every time he played. Any NFL team would be lucky to have him as their quarterback, and this emotion shows how much this game means to him.
It did break my heart. I watched that video. I felt sad.
I saw it, and my initial reaction was, I don't know what's going on, but I hope he's okay.
Because it was like it was after the game.
And anything could have been going on. This man could have lost a family member or something, and
No,
You never would have.
it was after the game, the Washington game,
Right.
and he climbed up there, and that happened. I'm like, okay. I think for
And
me,
maybe this was the first time his parents ever to actually watch him play.
it could, but to me, what I think it was, it's like, because think about it, you're the Heisman hopeful, you just won the Heisman, people are expecting you to win it twice in a row,
Right.
and then not only have you lost 3 games, you get essentially outplayed 3 different times
Right.
after giving
So
100%.
frustration could have been there.
Because think about it, because what was it, Utah? Oh, no, Notre Dame. You had probably one of the worst games I've seen against Notre Dame. 2-3 Utah, you did like everything you had in that game against Utah, and you lose it, by, on the field goal. But you gave 100%,
Right.
And then this against Washington, y'all are going shot for shot, bar for bar, word for word, and then but it's just not enough.
Keep that in mind. Keep that thing in the bar for
I'm just saying that's what happened.
I'm gonna put up on that because I gotta talk about Soldier Force.
Okay. Well, yeah, they went shot for shot with that, and still look what happened.
Yeah.
You know,
And that happened.
and that can get, overwhelming. It's like you're giving 100%, and it's not enough.
Which happens.
Yeah.
But even with all that, dog, and then this is what Wilson says. Wow, I see just the opposite, undraftable.
What? That's it.
That was it.
How, Sweat? How is this undraftable? How does that make him undraftable? How does that make him undraftable? I didn't even answer, honestly.
I don't know.
How does
You
that?
have to ask Jason Whitlock with his horrible takes.
Wow, undraftable. That's all he said.
That's all he said. Basically said this man is undraftable because he cried. And this is why he doesn't work at ESPN anymore. Doesn't work at Fox anymore. No, Curtis Goon dogged this man out.
What did he say?
Let me see if I can find what Scoon said about it. Because Scoon, Whitlock used to do a podcast with Curtis Scoon. And I used to like the little podcast he had with Scoon. Most of the Scoon. Let me see. So evidently they had a falling out, and Whitlock unfollowed Scoon. And I'm trying to get this tweet pulled up now.
Was it about this situation or something
No,
else?
I think this was before that whole thing happened. Scoon is not necessarily a sports guy. He's more of a political guy.
Right.
So this is what he said. This was April 1st. Golly. They did fill out. Jason Whitlock unfollowed me. I guess he's tired of poaching my ideas. All it took was one white supporter to express concern regarding my allegations. Whitlock might even share food with you, but he draws the line when you cause whites to question him. Can't F with his money. So basically, School's saying that he's like one of those black conservatives. Or the Candace Owens types. And he's more so of a...
For the money kind of thing.
No, Schoon is more so of a... I'm trying to think. Of a black conservative. He's more like a...
Maj?
Angela Stanton King, Maj Toure type
Okay.
conservative. He's going to make sure that his people eat too.
Okay.
So there are black conservatives that are like that. Like we saw Maj Toure, Angela Stanton King,
Killer Mike.
Killer Mike,
Right.
and I'm throwing those two in there. I know they're both libertarian.
Why does it look like he lost muscle mass?
I don't know. His core is still there.
No, but like muscle wise, like he wasn't that thin.
Wasn't he?
No, like
Man, I would have to go like someone like 205 days.
no, Tozawa was like more built.
He's always smaller.
No, I know he's small, but he was built.
I'm not gonna look.
Like
All right, So let's go ahead and talk about
Let's talk about Prime.
yes.
Let's talk about how retarded most of y'all sound. Let's talk about how. Let's talk about the genjutsu most of y'all are rapping when it comes to Deion Sanders. So, here's the thing. Is Deion a bad coach? No. Is he with a struggling team? Yes. Does being the coach of a struggling team make you a bad coach? No. I know I kind of circled around there, but I'm getting somewhere. Bear with me. Let me go. So, ooh, wow, Deion Walker's the crease. That should be good. So here's the thing. Do you know where Colorado is? What conference Colorado is in?
Pac-12.
They're in the Pac-12. Do you know who's in the Pac-12?
If you ask Joey Cravens, the Pac-12 is the best conference in the NCAA.
Do you know how many undefeated teams were in the Pac-12 at one point?
Oregon, Washington.
USC.
A lot of top teams are in it.
There were a lot of teams in the top 25 that came from the Pac-12 that were undefeated. So what does that say about the level of competition that Colorado is playing?
There's a high level of competition. I mean, it's a Power 5 conference.
I know, I agree. So with that competition, right? With that level of competition, with Deion Sanders being his first year coaching in said Power 5 conference, right?
Yeah.
First time coaching in the Power 5 conference, and also it's his first time essentially coaching division high level of football.
Yes, this is his first FBS school.
Plus, on top of that, what he said, he brought a lot of players with him from Jackson State. Did he not? Did he not say that when he first got there?
Yeah, I mean, I know at least 3: Travis, Shadura, and Shiloh.
Exactly.
There was more.
Right. There was more. Plus the coaching staff he brought.
Right.
Which means he brought the offense and the defensive style that he brought from Jackson State over, did he not?
Right.
So, you're playing high-level teams with a I'm not going to say low level, but a smaller tier offense and defense. Do you know what he's done with the team that was 1-11 last year? They've won 4 games. They're 4-4? 4-5. Do you know what they still have a chance to do?
They are still within the.
They have 3 games left to make a bowl game. Do you know who those last 3 games are? They have to play Utah, Washington State, and I think Arizona. It is definitely possible. And on top of that, if you look at the previous games, you know the one game that they actually got blown out in? Oregon, on the roads, 42-6. They played USC. Whoa, do you know what the score in that USC game was? 48-41. Touchdown. That's crazy. Every other game they lost by possession. Well, except for UCLA, they lost by 12. Anyway, the point is he really that bad? Or are the critics just they just don't like
He's very old school.
Yes.
And I think that bothers people.
Right.
Because he doesn't miss his words. So if
Right.
something's not,
Like for example. For example, his offensive line, the game against UCLA, they said his offensive line was not good. Said that during the press conference. Now, granted, this past game they were a little better, but still. You know what I mean? He said that, and he caught heat for it. So do we think he's catching heat because he's because he is him, or is he
So-
catching heat because of
I
you
think
know?
the issue is that the expectations, and this is the issue that I had with them being ranked so quickly after beating TCU.
I don't care. That was a great win.
It was a great win, but when you throw them so quickly up into the top 25, after just because they beat a ranked team, you got to remember this team was a 1-11 team last year.
Right.
And really, they didn't take the only player that they brought in that was a big name was Travis Hunter because he was the number one recruit.
He also,
previous season.
to be fair,
Shador was not a huge name until he made a name for himself this year.
to be
Nobody
fair,
was really talking about Shador
to be
other
fair,
than him being Deion's son while he was at Jackson.
to be fair, he also apparently he didn't have the recruiting window that a lot of guys did. A lot of other teams coaches did.
He didn't.
So he was kind of running
So,
with
the
what he
transfer
stuck
portal,
with.
That helped.
Yeah, the portal did help him.
But
The portal did help
at the
him.
same time, he didn't get everything. It's one year.
Literally
They've
1 year.
already made massive strides towards where they're going to need to be at.
Like-
No, if you expected this team to be, and I saw it, I think it was during the Colorado State game where people were saying that this team had the chance to be playing in the Pac-12 championship game. What were y'all smoking? What were y'all smoking? We saw the glaring issues of the offensive line for week 1. We saw that. And once you start playing against these top teams in the Pac-12, USC, Washington, not Notre Dame, my fault. All the teams that are actually ranked in the Pac-12, you should have saw that was not happening. So I don't know why people thought that this team was going to be in the Pac-12 championship, or even looking at a New Year's Six. That was never happening.
No.
For him to even make a bowl game or even get close to making a bowl game, it's going to be a big deal.
It is a big deal. It's a big deal right now. He just
Right.
needs to win 2 more games.
Right. So we've got to a point where people get impatient.
Yes.
They hit a rough patch.
Yes. In 1 year.
In 1 year, they are losing to top-notch schools
Yes.
by a possession.
A literal possession.
They lost by 7 points Saturday against a ranked school.
Oregon State
They lost by a touchdown
to
to a
USC
top 10 USC at the time.
at the time. Yeah. Heisman winning quarterback.
Okay, Heisman winning quarterback
Yep.
who was also a Heisman hopeful at the time.
Yes.
What are we on here? Are they on that Macho Man drugs?
Maybe. Maybe.
And I understand people are saying that he's cocky. Bro, I've always been cocky.
Like, that's not new. That ain't news.
Anybody that's been watching this man from the time he was in college already know what time it was.
Yeah, it's never been new. I was never new.
Now don't fall far from the tree. I know everybody wants their quarterbacks to be all clean cut and all that. No. That time is gone. Pat Mahomes ain't clean cut.
Yeah.
He got a cocky side.
Man's out here with a
Lamar got a cocky side to
That
him.
man,
Josh
Patrick-
Allen got a cocky side
Patrick
to him.
Mahomes is out here with a curly mohawk. That's not clean cut.
The time of Tom Brady and Peyton Manning being clean cut and always goatees and all that, this is gone.
It's over.
The quarterback can be energetic and be
Josh Allen caught a 15-yard penalty for he pump faked at a cornerback. Cornerback jumped at it. He kept running and was pointing at him as he was running into the end zone. That happened last night. He got a penalty for it. He got called for a penalty. So that was kind of weak.
That whole era of quarterback play is gone.
Yeah, quarterbacks not having any.
Let
Yeah,
it go.
Yeah, quarterbacks not having any energy is beyond. It's over with. Those days are over.
All right, so before we get to the real stuff, so
Well, what is going on with those? He does like rap smoke or like Drake smoke. Is Soulja Boy from the hood? That doesn't sound like a compliment, yeah.
So here's my issue with this. What was all this smoke for Randy Orton? Randy always going this man's neck for like weeks.
See, so that doesn't scream hood to me then.
But he wanted to come for Cole. So let me see if I can pull up.
Because like what he was doing to Randy, like first of all, we knew Randy is always on that kind of time.
Randy, one of them dudes that is like, you know, he probably shouldn't do it, but he gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things like, well, if he dies, he dies.
Yeah.
And let me see what because I saw it, I was in the restaurant, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's really bothered by what. And I guess J. Cole made a remark about him in the interview. J. Cole did an interview. And I don't think Cole said too much about him. But at the same time, he's so sensitive. Oh, hold on. Now. So evidently he had an Instagram live with Nicki Minaj not too long ago.
Who?
Soulja Boy.
What did he say on there? To Cole.
Yes.
So he's not hood.
Nicki just told me I took what he said wrong. So clearly has no comprehension. I don't know if that's like a so Nicki just told me that I really thought dude was hating on me.
So he's stupid.
Oh.
So he's stupid.
It's 2023.
This is why.
Who's hating on Soulja Boy 2023?
Who even remembers he exists in 2023? I don't.
You know how bad it is? I will start cranking that Soulja Boy in front of kids, and they will look at me like I'm crazy. Matter of fact, last year I was at the Valentine's Day, and they played Crank That Soulja Boy.
Nobody knew what to do.
No, they were too busy getting sturdy.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yes.
Yeah, where they were just getting sturdy to everything.
And
I'm like,
everything. And they were getting sturdy to Crank That Soulja Boy while I'm out here really trying to crank that Soulja Boy. Nobody's hating on Soulja Boy 2023. Nobody. My bad, dog. At J. Cole. Sorry for the confusion. Keep doing your ish. We from two different worlds. I stand on what I stand on. It's hard coming from where I did, man. I dealt with a lot of hate my whole career, so it was just mess to think it would come from you. Dog. This man is sensitive.
so is he really hood? Well, I guess it can be a sensitive thug. Is he really a thug though? That's not thug behavior. That's not hood behavior.
Soulja Boy as a thug.
He's not. There's no. Somebody just said King News or deer who just went to prison.
Yo, shout out to this because she had to tell this dummy what was doing. And it's funny because somebody said that in a few hours, this man gonna realize he was wrong. Let me see. Let's go ahead and listen to what he said. Oh no, I'm not listening to this whole thing. It's 13 minutes. People really buying badges from Soulja Boy. It's wild.
What? What?
About the on Instagram Live.
A badge?
Yeah. Y'all still listen to Soulja Boy?
You can't. There's no way someone honestly listens to Soulja Boy.
This right here is my sweat. The girls on me. I'm trying to think of like this man was so garbage at rapping.
All right, let me get this thing. So let's do some math. So according to math, he said Soulja Boy is bad at rapping, right?
Yes.
He's trash at rapping. He's trash. So he's trash, right? Trash rapping. And he said Drake copied his whole flow word for word, bar for bar. So by proxy, does that make Drake trash?
He did though. Came from tell me he was really going on. Soulja back up in this thing. I'm ready. Was heading it. Word for word, bar for bar.
Okay, I rest my case.
I will give Soulja that Drake didn't take his line.
I rest my case.
I will give Big Draco that.
I'm never calling him that. So speaking of comprehension skills, these are the rappers our kids like. The kids like.
Yeah.
No?
These are the rappers that we like.
I've never liked Soulja Boy, quite frankly.
These are the rappers that we came up with.
Okay. Which is fun. Well, I say that because we have comprehension skills. Some of us.
The other ones listen to Soulja Boy growing up.
Yeah.
But did you see the video I sent you yesterday?
About
the songs that we should be disappointed in, especially from our
No, I didn't watch that. I did watch the one.
Songs, do you remember Miss New Booty?
Yes.
By Vocal Sparks.
Yes, I remember that.
Does that song, when you think about it right now, then just think about it. On a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the most disappointed, how disappointed in that song are you right now? Boogity, 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 boogity.
About a 4.
6. It's been Bubba Sparks. Really was in the background, so boogity, boogity,
I say
boogity,
4.
boogity.
I only say 4 because Bubba Sparks also has one of my favorite songs called "Back in the Mud," which was used as an intro for College Game Day back in like the early 2000s, and it was really awesome. Really awesome.
Another one that he had up there, Flex. Hit him with the flex.
So tell me why that song randomly popped up in my head a couple days.
Hey, while you're working on the floor, you know the girl choosing as I'm walking through the door.
So much rework.
What is it? It was so funny because he was making the point that the entire song was talking about literally the entire song was
I
talking
don't
about
even know.
Fuji and getting shows.
I don't know what any of that means. I know what Coogee is.
You know Fuji.
I know what Coogee is.
So
Coogi. I had a pair of pants.
shows,
I had a pair of pants by Coogee.
Getting shows is basically what it sounds like. You getting like the girl like, so she choosing you. That was literally the whole song. When I hit him with the flex, they gonna be begging for. There was a dance right here.
I remember. I remember very, very strongly.
I just like the hook. That was kind of tough. Outside of that, about the song. What are some songs that that we grew up on that just makes you feel like, dang, this was trash?
That I was gonna say Anything Young Thug?
That's not our childhood.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes.
We were adults when Young Thug came out. Don't do that.
Um,
Stoner came out in like 2013. I'm
uh,
a stoner. I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner. Even
our
though
child.
if it ain't
Our
about the
childhood.
money,
Huh?
If it ain't about the money, you kind of go hard.
No, it
By
doesn't.
T.I. and
No, it fucking doesn't.
If it ain't about the money.
I had to stop. No, I hated that song. I stopped listening to
that song.
I stopped listening to the radio because
The radio didn't make me hate it though. 'Cause it used
I
to
hated
go
that.
every
I hated
hour,
that. I
or
hated
the hour.
I hated that. I hated Love Me.
Oh, that good shit.
Hated that.
Oh.
I will never forgive what Future did to the Black Panther album. I'm gonna throw this thing at you. Hated it. Hated it. Hated all of it.
I like the chorus.
I hated that too. Hated it. I hated that. That came out. I'm in the Marines, right? I'm in the Marines overseas, right? And we got radio. Now, granted, our radio is limited. It was radio and it's limited radio, so they'll play like hits, and they're playing that song over that. On top of that, the guys I work with don't have a.
Yeah, you were the boy when that came out.
Yeah, the guys I'm working. That could have been better, but he's also like 300 pounds. The guys I work with, their taste in rap is like less substance, has less substance than mine.
Yeah.
Cause I'm listening to like and things with substance. This is way before Black Thought. I listen to stuff like lyrical stuff, like, so I had to dig through it. And so that to me has never been lyrical. I've never liked it. I never thought it was good. I didn't think there was anything redeeming about it. I hated it.
No, Miss New Booty is definitely up there. One of the most embarrassing songs as a rap fan. Boogity boogity boogity. What was another one? It wasn't Snap Your Fingers. You remember that time period?
I actually enjoyed Snap Your Fingers. I actually enjoyed
every song
that.
you kind of snapping with it.
Um,
So you had Snap Your Fingers, Lean With It, Rock With It. What's another one?
Chain Hang Low.
Yeah, chain hang low.
White Tee. Remember White Tees?
Yup, in my white tee. Yup, in my white tee. I'll never forget Yup, in my white tee.
Oh, I think they like me.
Boy, I think they like me. Boy, I think they like me.
I don't like it. Party Like a Rock Star was amazing. Yeah.
No, you know what song that I really like growing up?
Batman.
Going down. Get me in the trash.
Everybody loved that song.
Going down.
Everybody loved that song.
Going down.
Ooh, Duke game is on. I actually get the Duke game.
Duke ball.
Duke's playing Dartmouth.
Hey, you better hope Duke don't lose this year. You already know what I'm saying.
Well, they're playing Dartmouth. They have a 97%. Yeah.
Hold on. Because it was a song. He had some really good songs. So like, okay, this is trash. Oh, it was a song by was it Jeezy?
Yeah, I hated Lifestyle. I hated all of it. Hated Lifestyle. I hated.
Win. Yeah,
I tolerated that. What's the other one? What's the other one I hated? No, there's another one. Shut up. What's the other one I hated? Oh, I didn't like Still in This by B.O.D. Hated that. It's like everything he did after the Adventures of Bobby Ray was not good. No genre was pretty good. I need more Jadena.
Alright, Miss New Booty was up there. Here it is. His second song was by what was this? Maximilian? Waxamillion. No panties on the dance floor. Dance on the Dance Floor was the next song. I'm pretty sure you know where that came from. That was during that time period of BET Dark, After Dark. You know, something that we couldn't watch as children. You remember Tip Drill, right?
Of course I remember Tip Drill.
It was from that era.
Ah.
And then, what was next? There's no matchup for him. Flex by Party Boys. This man name was Lil Pudge. Oh, The Limo was the next one that he had by Kelly and Nelly Rowland.
I don't remember that.
No matter what I do, I'm... Because how toxic it was. And then his last song he had... That's the song I was...
Wait, that was Bubba Sparks?
Yeah. Lassie Taffy. Girl, shit that left and taffy. That left and taffy.
I remember that.
Oh, snap, we won the game.
Who?
We beat the Nittany Lions. That was Devin up Penn State.
Oh, Indiana?
No, this is PSWE. This can't be Penn State, Penn State. No, this is not Penn State. DSU Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah, Pennsylvania Wilkes-Barre.
We beat them 102-55.
Oh, and you're talking about Indiana?
Huh?
You're talking about Indiana, right? Your Hoosiers?
No, it was something West Spartans.
Oh.
Who's Jay Thomas? Jamari Thomas. And Junior from Greensboro. Yeah, a bunch of people I don't know. Let's go. Alright, but let's go and get that. So, before we start, I just want to read something. So this morning I decided to put on Facebook, I asked a question. I said, what is the most important thing when dealing with businesses? The answers I got here, honesty. Consistency and effort come to mind. Those things can soften the blow of most other inadequacies and mistakes. Communication and transparency. Negotiate in good faith as you are supposed to and don't have to tell things when it comes to effort following up. As an owner of service business and someone who has been in the personal finance space, work with lawyers, realtors, such as number one, when you hire someone for whatever, remember they work for you and you're paying them. So don't let them forget that they suck at whatever. And two, they should always have the heart of the people why as opposed to like a lot of good tenants of good customer service, right? So there was a video on social media that caught a lot of people's eye.
Which one was it?
This is so we talked about the whole TV situation.
Yes, we did.
So this week I wanted to kind of get away from that and kind of broaden the whole issue. So this podcast is called The Culture Report, and a guy out there said that black people have the worst customer service out of anybody. What are your takes on that, President?
It's not inaccurate. He's not wrong.
Go ahead and explain yourself.
You're not wrong in the sense of when you go to a place, and he has a better point that's in it later, but when I say he's not exactly wrong, it's like you go to a place, like you're expecting good customer service, like some of the people there, even if you don't want to be there, if I walk in a place, I want you to look like you want to be there in a sense, you know what I mean? Like when I go to some place, like for example, we had this food truck, right, at my job, and I go get a burrito from there every now and then. And every time I go in there, I walked up there this morning. I said, "Good morning, how y'all doing?" Both people in there looked like they didn't want to be in there. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Like, we good and well, you don't want to be there. Neither do we. I wanted to sleep in this morning. But you know what I didn't do? I still got out of bed in some kind of a good mood. Also, I didn't want to go into bed. Also, I didn't want to go into work because I know people at work are Eagles fans, so I knew they were going to talk. But I let it go. But the thing about it is that I still went in there. With the intention of having a good day, went in there, saying good morning. But the point is, they don't look like, half the time you go in any of there, some of them don't want to be there. You know what I mean? That's your job, you know? And if you don't want to be there, right, what makes me want to stay there? You know what I mean? So with that, what my man said in the video is not exactly, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. You know, I don't know what needs to happen. You know, I like, if you want to be like, one of the things he ended up saying in the video was the fact that like, what's one of the things he said? Like, some people just use them because they're black, like because they look like me. I said no. It's like no. It's like you're just, oh, I'm just going here because you're black and I'll take whatever you're giving me. It's like, no, that's not the case. That's not the case.
So here's my thing. I think that the generalized statement is wrong. Black people don't have the worst customer service. My issue, we tend to have the worst excuses for bad customer service.
Okay, what are some of the excuses you've heard?
We allow it more so than anybody, and it's something that my grandfather has talked about. How many times have you seen people have horrible customer service experiences at like McDonald's or food or Walmart or even like Chinese restaurants and whatnot? How many people don't go back?
To McDonald's? Or
Yeah,
not many.
they go back, right? And they continue to go back, and they continue to go back, and they continue to go back.
I mean, I don't go to McDonald's a lot, but I'm seeing your point.
When I go, I told you was it yesterday or the day before, that one of the worst experiences that I've ever had, customer service wise, happened at doggone America's Best Wings.
Right.
Now, I don't go to America's Best Wings, but there are people that do, and then sometimes I have to go in there by proxy because I work DoorDash. And so when I go in there, who do I see the majority of in there?
Black people.
Yes. So if we treated these businesses the same way we treat our black businesses when we have bad experiences there, a lot of these businesses would not be making the money that they do. Because them folk at America's Best Wings, they don't make you feel at home. Now, when I go to Cooper's, yeah, the girl in front real cute, and I'm trying to get her number. But I feel like I feel welcome in there. And I'm not even sure if that's a black-owned restaurant. Honestly.
It's not. I don't.
All I know is the owners are Seahawks fans. I know that much.
I know that there's this one.
And I think she's white, so that might.
No, she is. She's that one older white woman always walking around.
So there's that. But and I want to go ahead and give a shout out to a black-owned restaurant that I know is black-owned that's in the area, Chef's Kit 757. Never had a bad experience with Chef's Kit 757.
Good.
Great food, great service. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Cuzzo's Cuisine.
Cuzzo's Cuisine, yes.
Carolina.
North Carolina. We came in there and they were like, "Hey, what's going on?" We told them this is our first time. They hooked us up.
Yeah.
They told us, "Oh yeah, you need to try this."
try this, and then they said, and then you told him we coming back. Well, he went back.
Yeah,
I'm going
and
back.
I'm going back. We're going back next month.
Yeah, yeah.
And then shout out to Fly Nerd Apparel, who I've gotten plenty of shirts from. I need to get another one because I've grown out of the ones that I have. So shout out to Fly Nerd Apparel. Any black-owned business that I have supported.
Shout out to the Herbal Market in Virginia Beach.
Right.
That's where I get my body oils.
So that we do have black businesses that have really great customer service.
Yes, they do.
And those businesses need to be highlighted
Yeah.
because I think we focus so much on the negativity in our community
Yeah.
that we don't take a second and just realize that, oh, maybe we should put some more focus into what these businesses are doing instead of what these businesses aren't.
To be fair, well, you know what they say about negativity and all that stuff.
It sells. And we talked about that. We talked about that ad nauseum.
Yeah. Same thing. Like that negativity sells, just like unpopular negative rap sells.
Yeah. So once again, I definitely shout out to
Black Thought's good. He's one of the goats, but he's not. He doesn't have hits, which is false. I'm not saying that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Here I was talking about the Jets making the Super Bowl this year. They got to hit the playoffs right now. They got to
killed right now, aren't they?
14's out. But the Jets are going to the Super Bowl this year. All they have to do is stumble into the playoffs
And beat the Chiefs. Because they're not going to.
Aaron Rodgers will be back by the time the playoffs starts.
The Chiefs are not going to make it easy for them. If the Chiefs even make it that far.
Can we get make sure that stuff is confirmed before we start spreading around this news?
What, you talking about Julia?
No. This is more so about current events, which I don't want to talk about on the podcast.
No. So Julia's coming to WWE, huh?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah. She still has 2 belts. She's got the World Wonder of Stardom Championship, which I think she has with Thekla in DDM. She's a whole stable leader called DDM, Donna Del Mondo, which is Italian.
Wade Barrett said that fire is burning.
And she's the New Japan Strong Champion, Women's Champion. So she's still defending that. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot with that. But we're going to Ashe in a couple weeks.
Yes. Dog, the Pacers are destroying the Spurs right now. 147 to 104.
Season. Let's one thing at a time. Football season first.
North Carolina won. 86-70. Miz doing springboards. What else is going on? Oh, just to make you even madder. Playing this man's hair is wild. What's Buddy up to nowadays? I feel sorry for Buddy. You know, we talk about Buddy, but what about Dom's fiance? Everybody mentions Buddy, but nobody mentions Dom. Dom is also engaged here. What else is going on?
WWE interested in Julia. Righteous Reg said WWE interested in Julia, expected to be at the Performance Center later this month. That sentence is just funny to me. World-class wrestler. Let's see if she can roll and find the hard cam in our training center. Let's make her into one of our own is the norm, but also LOL.
AJ Styles also said that he wished he would have went to the Performance Center before he started too. So there's that. Take that, Reg.
Yeah, every company has a different style system. It's like sports. Not every star player is right for a team. That's what Sir Wilkins said.
Well, she's right.
Yeah.
It's a whole different style. Wrestling in other places that aren't WWE or AEW, you don't wrestle the same way because you have to wrestle for the hard cam. Wrestling for TV is totally different. People, and this is not just a WWE situation. It's the same thing if you're wrestling in AEW, Impact, or TNA within the next few months. That you have to wrestle for the hard cam. It is what it is. If she intends to be in the American scene, you just got to do it. And I know people don't like that because you're telling somebody that has established, they know what they're doing. So Keith Lee's getting a match against Samoa Joe Wednesday. Let's see what happens with that.
I think it'll be fun. I really do. I think it will be fun.
I just want to see what comes of it, in and around it. But that's all I got, dog. Anything else from you?
Can we get some parity in officiating? I know it's hard to ask for a little much, but still.
Yes.
I just want some parity in officiating.
That's how a white man plays
some
guitar.
consistency. Yeah, that'd be great. Also, can Bryan Danielson stop getting injured every time he wrestles Okada? That'd be great. Also,
Danielson
can Ibushi
wrestles a
stop
style.
randomly hurting himself in training? I just saw a video of him. He was training. I guess he busted his hand open, and it was like
What?
blood all over. Yeah, it was like blood all over his hand.
That's Kota Ibushi for you.
Yeah, it's like this man is 40. He's over 40, and that's a wild thing to understand, to come to terms with. And apparently he's going to be in a street fight.
All right, I have a problem with this.
Yeah,
Why is a child dancing like this?
Why do we do anything? Oh, come on. He's tweeted since then.
Who?
Coda.
Was there anything else of note happening?
Here,
today?
look at this shit. What the fuck? What is this?
Oh gosh, what?
Yeah,
How did you do that?
I don't know. Like, apparently, we had to take it down. But still, look. Hey, look at that.
I don't think you're supposed to do it in wrestling.
Also, I hate when they
So
hook the
Billy's
spike.
gonna be at Ashe. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, no, you didn't know that. I thought I said that.
Yeah, I know. I was just repeating how excited I am for that.
But yeah.
Yo, how do you let somebody drop 48 on your head like that? My cousin is coming to Norfolk. It looks like in March.
Who's your cousin?
Wanda.
Yeah, that's all I got though.
Who does my mama think she is? Posting all her selfies. Who she think she is, bro?
Maybe you need to get back over there.
Dog.
She's been seeming to be a little out of pocket.
Out. O-P. Out of
Man,
pocket.
let your mama live her life, bro.
What is these comfy chairs? They are very comfortable. Thank you, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, you see how I had to struggle to get up, right? Very comfortable.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's all
Yeah,
we got.
that's it. I got, dog. Peace, love, Pop Tarts. Always remember to drink y'all water. We out of here, dog.
Yeah.